Warning. This episode contains major spoilers to the show Supernatural. You have been warned. This is Supernatural, a show that first aired in 2005, and in the beginning, way back when, I was all about it. Me and my mom would get all excited anticipating every new weekly episode. Then, when I started falling behind, I started buying the DVD box sets. Yes, because back then, this was before streaming and everything was conveniently at your disposal for one low monthly price. But then I started getting older and caring for other things, and the attraction of Sam and Dean's sex appeal started weakening, because I remembered
I am a man.
But long story short, I fell out of it for a few years, and I'm pretty sure the show wrapped up before I even became curious again. So here I am in 2025, and I say to myself, I really wonder how the series wrapped up, and honestly, I've heard spoilers about them dying at the end, and I just wanted to know how the series would handle it. So I recently got Netflix back and thought to myself, why not? I'll rewatch the whole series just for shits and giggles. Then I saw this. So now things got difficult. So I thought, I'll just start from where I left off all those years ago. Season 8. Which meant I had to binge 7 seasons in like 2 weeks. So I started watching it while doing everything, and to be honest, I didn't give it 100% of my attention. I watched it while I was editing videos, eating, and let it play in the background while I was, But as time went on, I started getting fatigued. 'Cause for all you that don't know, this is a CW show, which meant dealing with annoying acting, girl bosses, and more drama than the Kardashians' love life. So, in desperation, I started watching episodes that would only continue the narrative and push the story along. And holy crap, this show must be part anime because there is so much filler. But maybe I should take a second to talk about the details of the show. Sam and Dean are our lead protagonists and are put on a never-ending path to killing monsters that was set on by their father after their mother was killed by a demon when they were children. And in the beginning, that's what the series was all about. Every episode involved them hunting the classics like ghosts, vampires, werewolves, demons, and any other mystical monster you could think of.
Shapeshifter. Something that can make itself look like anyone.
What older things?
The Leviathan.
Like,
A wraith. It slurps your brain, sucks you dry.
a wraith will show its true form in a mirror.
But then they started getting very biblical around season 7. Angels started getting involved, and archangels, God, Lucifer, Michael, the son of the devil, etc.
Lucifer's son.
You get the picture, which is funny because they name off countless angels and whatnot. Made up names, by the way, because fun fact, there are only 2 angels that are named in the Bible. Bonus points if anyone can actually guess them in the comments. Anyway, they name off all these holy names but one. They got the son of the devil in the show, but what about the son of God?
Oh, tough break there,
What
Jesus.
about
Yep.
the
Or
son of
was
God, the most well-known
Whoop,
character in biblical lore? But I'm kind of glad that they didn't include him, because in this show, the holy beings, angels, archangels, even God, are just as bad as demons. They're made vulnerable, greedy, they torture people, and I hated all of it. Anywho, back to my mission. Watching just the cliff notes, I would look at the descriptions of every episode and determine if it's worthwhile to watch it. For example, we see here in season 12, scroll down a bit. Here's a key element. So, we read the description. Kelly makes a difficult decision about Lucifer's unborn child, but it may not be hers to make. Castiel formulates a plan for the demonic baby. Okay, few things to notice here. Kelly, that's a person I don't need to know. So that doesn't bother me at all. Kelly who? Doesn't matter. Then we focus on this. Lucifer's unborn child. Okay, so Lucifer was a character. Now he has a child on the way. These are the key elements that we keep in touch here. Everything else doesn't matter. Castiel, that's a character. You know, take it or leave it for whatever you want it to be. But then we scroll down to episode 23. Sam and Dean and Castiel may be the last line of defense between a powerful Lucifer and his unborn child. Okay, so what do we know here, people? Lucifer's child, still in play, still not born. So other people would say, oh my gosh, I gotta watch episodes 20, 21, 22 to understand the elements that are going on in episode 23. But you know what I say? Let's fast forward.
I'll hunt you down and eat you alive unless we get your stupid sorry ass out of here.
First episode. Sam and Dean pursue Lucifer's son. That's all I need to know. I don't need to read any more. I know that Lucifer's son was born, he's in the world, and Sam and Dean are pursuing him. That is how I skipped through these episodes, and I've done that through all of the rest of the episodes, because like I said, all these things are filler. These are not necessary things that you need to know to understand what happens at the end. For me, there are other people out there that may need more context, but for me, just the cliff notes is enough. And trust me, if you're anything like me, you will get exhausted of the reoccurring, never-ending, dramatic dialogue that is just spewed from this show. I don't know how I liked it when I was younger in 2005, but it just, I don't know. So eventually, I made my way to the end and was preparing myself to see how the show ends our hero's journey once and for all. And man, oh man, was it corny and disappointing. After years of fighting monsters, demons, God, how does the show decide to lay these heroes to rest? With a damn piece of rebar. Oh my God, the lack of creativity. Dean gets stuck by bad writing and dies in front of his brother, where they give another death speech. Yeah, because there's hundreds of them in 15 seasons, people. I'm talking one after another. Cry, sob, death speech, you die, you come back, and that's what we're left with.
Hey, look out!
Try offering up your own.
You're in purgatory.
But after yet another death speech, for the umpteenth time, like I already said, then they cry.
This time.
Dean goes to heaven and awaits his brother to join him after living a long life and dies an old man in a hospital bed. So needless to say, I was severely let down. Even more so if I actually would have forced myself to watch every exhausting drama-filled episode. But that was Supernatural. As I was watching the show, I started seeing how this was a series with a heavily female-led audience. You got the drama, the acting, the girl bosses, the sensitivity, the crying, the unnecessary sassiness.
Cass is... he's gone. Now this is going to be so much fun.
I mean, they even made Lucifer, like, be sassy. Like, where did that come from? I mean, maybe it came from the same kind of acting that was in the Lucifer series. Who knows? It was definitely some of the elements that made me exhausted and push fast forward. But I made it to the end, and I gained nothing for it. That's why I thought I'd share my misery with you. Hope you liked it, and if you want to see the disappointment for yourself, you'd better hurry, because you only have till the 17th before the series is taken off Netflix. Good night, everybody! Wow, who put that there?